Ever wondered how to create event experience that truly resonates with all kinds of audiences? In today's diverse world, crafting innovative event format is the key to engaging people from different generations, cultures, and backgrounds. Hey everyone, welcome to Eva Talk by 10 times. This is your host, Sonia Agrawal, and today we are diving into an exciting topic. It's about bringing people together, crafting innovative event format for diverse audiences. Whether you are an event organizer, a marketer, or just curious to know about how events are evolving, this conversation is going to give you insights on how to create event experience that speaks to everyone, no matter where they come from or what they are interested in. To delve deeper into the same, I'm thrilled to welcome our guest, Amalina. She currently works as an event manager for the Project Controls Meet. She is also a part of Project Controls Expo, which is the world's largest event dedicated to advancing project controls. Hello, Amelina. Welcome to our
Hi,
podcast. It's great to have
thank
you
you, Sonia.
here.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Sonia, for having me today. And hello, everyone, and assalamualaikum. So thanks for the quick introduction. So basically, I am Amalina, and for those who do not know me yet, I have spent almost 7 years in the world of marketing and event management. Right now, I am the event manager for Project Controls Expo and Project Controls Meet, where I get to bring together professionals from all over the globe. And I'm really excited to share some insight with you today and look forward for today's podcast.
Yeah, we too are very excited for this conversation with you, and I'm sure our listeners will get to learn a lot from this conversation. So, let's start with something which is very crucial in today's world. How can organizers ensure that the event formats cater to the diverse culture groups within their audience?
All right, so this is a really great question. So culture diversity in events isn't just about checking the box. It's about creating an inclusive space where everyone feels like they belong. I had to adapt quite a bit myself. I'm originally from Malaysia, and working for Project Control Expo UAE has been eye-opening, especially regarding culture elements. For example, Middle Eastern hospitality has its own set of traditions, so I have done a lot of homework, lot of Googling, and even reaching out to our locals to get those final details right. From the way we welcome guests to respecting seating preferences that honor culture norms. These little details is matter. And of course, food goes a long way in bringing people together. So we ensure our menu represents everyone. In the end, it's all about crafting an event that feels like global gathering where everyone has a seat at the table. I hope that answer your question.
Yeah, it actually answered my questions. You covered everything from food and the culture part, everything so well. So thank you sharing your thoughts. Now, speaking of diversity, like it's not just about cultures, but it also about generations. So what do you think? Event formats can be adapted to suit the specific needs and preferences of multi-generational audience?
The generation games is a fun challenge but can get tricky. Each generation has its own engagement style. For the younger audience, lean towards more interactive, fast-paced content, while older generation, I will not call older, let's call senior generation, usually appreciate more structured presentation. For one of our events, I did a poll on social media to gauge our audience demographic. Turns out about 70% are millennials like me, and I think Sonia, you are belong to Gen Z.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so the rest of the result is belong to Gen Z, Gen X, and even a few baby boomers. So being millennials put me in the middle, so I get to balance those perspectives. For instance, we mix an interactive breakout session for the younger attendees, but also have in-depth workshop for the senior crowd. And regardless of technology skills or tech skills, everyone should feel included. Our goal is to make sure that there's something for everyone, from digital native to those who like a more traditional approach.
Yeah. So basically, if we summarize, don't you think like generation is something which is both a kind of plus and minus point for us? Like we have to deal with all the generations, keeping in mind, like suppose if you are talking about the baby boomers, the silent one generations and the Gen Z generation. Gen Z is somewhat very tech oriented, isn't it?
True, that's true because Gen Z love very fast-paced content, more interactive, but it's quite different if you go to Gen X, real baby boomers. So this is where we need to play smart, how we want to capture all the audience.
Yeah. So that was very good perspective. Now, in this age of technology, we face another challenge. Like with the rise of hybrid and virtual events, what strategies can event organizers employ to make their formats more inclusive for participants with varying access to technology?
So this is such a critical point, especially as hybrid events become more common nowadays. So let's make it very strong, the basic and very simple. So we start by simplifying the technology setup. For example, high quality video options for those with a great connectivity and audio only for those who have a limited access. Also, I would suggest always to provide recorded sessions so no one feels left out if they have a Wi-Fi issue. For me, about setting everyone up for success. Clear, user-friendly instruction, and maybe even a quick how-to video can make a huge difference in helping attendees feel comfortable with the platform. So it's about making sure everyone can participate fully without technology getting in their way. So that is the most important things.
That's great. That was really a very good point you mentioned. Like, if just want to clarify, like, do you take any feedback or something like before organizing the event? Suppose it's a virtual event, so do you try to take feedback? What kind of connectivity level they have?
Yeah, so basically, before we organize especially for the virtual event, we will do some trial or testing site within our team first. Because at the moment, we have our team in Malaysia, Australia, UK, India. So this is a good point where we can test the connectivity or also just want to check either the VPN can be go through or everyone can have access for the video, etc. Because sometimes they some country block some platform, correct? So
Mhm.
this is where it's very important. First, check with your within your team, and then maybe try. So on the day one, when we run the virtual event, make sure that our customer service always active and can give us full support, especially when people just come to us. Hi, I have a problem. What can I do? For example. So this is where we need to be as an event organizer need to be well prepared with all the common questions and well prepared with the actions, strategy, and etc. So that is how we did.
That's great. So now let's dive into the physical space. I mean, what do you think event designs like layout, sitting arrangement, and other event flows plays a role in accommodating the needs and preferences of various audience groups?
So event design is everything. Imagine we are walking into a space and immediately feeling at ease. That's what thoughtful layout does. So accessibility is a big part of this. We think about the seating arrangement, pathway, lighting, any other small details that can create a welcoming environment. So the next one is very crucial is flow. So you want people to move easily between sessions, and of course, you need some spaces for those who prefer quieter networking zones. So when it's done right, people don't even notice they're just having a great experience. So good design lets everyone focus on connecting, learning, sharing, networking, and not navigating the space.
Yeah, that was really a very fascinating point. Now, as we look to the future of events, like I'm very curious to know what do you think or believe? Like, are we moving towards any hyper personalized event experience, or is there still a place for more universal event formats? What is your opinion on that?
Okay, so this is such an interesting one, and I think it be blend of both. I think so. Hyper personalization has huge appeal because everyone love a customer experience, but universal formats bring that collective vibe we all appreciate. For instance, breakout session can be tailored to specific interests, while shared networking space keep the community feel. So I believe successful events will find the balance, making each attendee feel unique while still offering those communal experiences that bring people together. So personalization may be the future, but universal moments will always be a part of the magic.
That was very short and crisp, a very good answer. Like, we'll have diversity of both personalized as well as the universal one. And it's good that we appreciate both. So, that
Yeah,
was really a very interesting point to wrap things up. It was great having you on the show, Amalina. Thanks for being a part of our show.
thank you so much, Sonia, for having me today. And I hope everyone found some useful tips here. And I think it's very quick podcast, I think. And I'm look forward to turning into more episode from 10times.com. Until next time, everyone. So
Yeah,
catch you soon.
we'll love to collaborate further for many other things. So, thank you so much, everyone. And I'm sure our listeners have learned a lot from this short and crisp conversation that we had. And stay tuned for more such contents and be sure to subscribe to 10 times. Thank you.